one of the nicest guys I've known in my whole very, very long life. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Knuth.
Wow, well, thanks for having me. And it's great to see all of you. Let's see, I don't know exactly where to start. I'm a physicist. I guess I'll start there. I got my bachelor's degree in physics at the University of Wisconsin in Oshkosh. And then I went and got my master's degree at Montana State University and my PhD at University of Minnesota in Minneapolis. My friends weren't getting jobs, so I decided to do something different. And I was working on my degree in the early 1990s when chaos theory was a big deal. So I decided to study chaos and nonlinear dynamics. So I'm a physicist. So I think of things like a physicist. So think of a heart as an oscillator, right? It oscillates, boom, 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 boom. And that's what it does. Now, when things go bad, you have a problem that can happen where you get what's called a period doubling bifurcation, where it takes longer for it to go through that cycle. It actually takes twice as long to go through that cycle. And these period doubling bifurcations, if what's going wrong is causing them, that can continue to happen. And eventually the heart goes into a chaotic oscillation where it just sits there and goes, and there's no pumping action. It's just literally vibrating in your chest. There's probably about 60 billion habitable planets in this galaxy. So if I was to show you a picture of each of these planets, it would take years, decades for me to show you all the pictures, which is crazy, right?
Crazy.
So these are some solar systems we know about. This gives you this is an animation that gives you a tour. I hope the animation will work over the Zoom system. But it basically starts out, the ones that you first see have very large, these are planets way out far from their stars. And as we get closer, you'll see more. So these are all solar systems we know about. Some of them have multiple planets like this guy here.
That's awesome.
And each one of these is a known solar system at this point.
And this isn't just a made up thing, like the one with 3 planets. I mean, this is like what you know.
That's what we know, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
that's
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
We could pick any one of them, I could figure out which one it was, and I could tell you about it.
Oh my God.
That's 2,000 star systems we know about now. So we're really living in an unprecedented era right now of astronomy where we're learning what the galaxy is actually like. We're learning about other star systems at this point. I find that really exciting.
That's amazing.
So 1-to-1 is very common. That's what we call phase lock, and our moon is 1-to-1. So our moon rotates on its axis for every orbit it does, so that it basically keeps the same face toward the Earth. Right. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio. Mercury is a 2-to-3 ratio. So Mercury goes around the sun twice for every 3 revolutions on its axis. So there's 1-to-1, 2-to-3. Those are the most common, and 1-to-3 would be common too. But this is a 1-to-10, which we never had been observed before.
That's so cool.
So we made an animation of this, which is pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so these 2 little ones go around each other twice in a day, basically. And then this is 1 week. This is 1 week. Yeah, it's one of those things where, what do you want to do when you grow up? And you I start out with one thing and then change to another and change to another and change to another. And it was thankfully with the training in physics, I could do that, which was nice. As long as you're willing to keep learning. If you're tired of learning, then you're going to get stuck.